Good morning, and welcome to the Below Average stream. Today is March the 5th, 2025. Cheers. A little bit of Wednesday morning despair. Richie Sticks, Ghost Game, and Deb Sharky, Scorpio, Tripoloskis, comrades. Mad Mikey, Silent Czar, Owen the Blowin', welcome, Dirt Ball Jackson, JP the Boss, Slim Sleevy, hello, Pile Driver. Bought a house yesterday. Doesn't feel real because I'm just sitting here in Florida, having never seen the house. Spending more money than I ever spent my entire life.
We have happy access.
Here we are. Hope everything's good, because it's a lot of money. Wheat, good morning. Another one. Yeah. Another one. Rain from Space with 31 months. Never read that name before in my entire life. 100% is a name change. Who did you used to be? If you want your hours in Grimoire change, who cares about hours in Grimoire anymore? Who cares about rating in the chat? We should just get rid of Deepbot. Deepbot, I don't even use you anymore. You weren't even connected. Oh, because power went out this morning because we had a little bit of a storm push through. Man, when I heard the first thunder, my heart rate, I woke up, my heart rate is immediately maxed out. We are overclocked, maximum voltage, and there is a 0% chance I'm going back to sleep at 5 a.m. P-Boy! Oh, P-Boy! Well, if you want your hours in Grimoire changed over, whisper me on Twitch or Discord. Probably Twitch is probably better. And we'll move your hours and hitting the rev limiter. Yeah. The governor. Hours and join date over. I may get rid of Depop. And I know people have their hours, but it's like, streamer bot's so much better. And I don't think that there's not a way to convert that stuff over. Rain from Space, thanks for 31 months. Thanks for the money. Yeah, so this rolled through around 5 a.m. And woke up kind of early today. Managed to stall long enough for an on-time stream, though. Been trying to resub. Bezo doesn't want me to use my primer. No. You can't have an easy time, an intuitive time, and an accessible time to use free money. No. Got to jump through hoops. I think we're going to switch to Warlock for Solo Flawless Master. Windy popping off this morning. It really was. I meant to check Windy last night. Kids' school is delayed for an hour this morning because of this storm. $35-mile-per-hour gust, or not mile per hour, knots. I always forget. How do you convert knots to MPHs? Ergo some too. It looked fun. That's the thing, though. I try to do the thing that's the most fun. Hunter is fun. Gifted Conviction has been incredible. So 35 knots, about 40 miles per hour. Okay. Yeah, and being under the tree that tried to kill me.
We don't make mistakes.
While the wind is blowing.
The accidents.
It's I just can't. It's just trauma. Straight up. Damn trauma. Damn trees. All I want to do is lay in bed and sleep comfortably. And I hear one little rumble of thunder. My heart maxes itself out. Adrenaline's pumping. I'm like, well, sleep's impossible. Let me go run a mile. Let me go bench press a car with all this unneeded energy as I'm exhausted because I went to bed at midnight. Cool.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Wait till you see the cancellations in school in Colorado. From what? Snow? Realtor yesterday said that March is the snowiest month in Colorado. But Colorado, or rather Fort Collins, has 300 days of sun a year. So it's a pretty sunny city. Flip with the 42 months of free money. Welcome back to the stream. Change to Chrome. Let's go. Oh, like mobile Chrome? Chrome on your phone? Thanks for the money. A Duster Buster, the 12 months. A whole year. Good morning. What's the latest drama in Destiny? Let's take a look here. DMG. We had the... oh, I need to make a timer. Let me do that first before I forget. What the heck? I did not press that button. Oh, yeah. What did I say? I haven't loaded Twitter in a while. Dr. Lupo posted this. And I said, I want to get lost in your beard. I'm here for the Dr. Lupo beard arc. I didn't think... I've always wanted him to have a beard. I didn't think he could grow one. Some people can't. I thought we lived in a beardless Lupo world, honestly. I just didn't think the genetics were there. He just never had one. I figured someone in advanced as age, rather as high as level as Lupo would have at least tried it once. I would have at least seen it once in the last 10 years. Never saw it. Didn't think it was possible. My life is so much better now that Lupo can grow a beard. I want to get lost in it. That's my story. Grow it out. It's long enough. It's getting a little bushy. I like a nice close crop beard. I can never make my beard not look raggedy unless it's close cropped. I don't know how. Some dudes, they can grow it out. It's like full, but it's like not raggedy. Anytime I grow mine out, it's like, and I'm like, I guess I gotta like dump it in oil. But like, I don't know. That seems like a lot of work. That's like having long hair. Too much work. Not worth it. Switching to Warlock. Man, Warlock suck. Look how crappy this guy is. Not swap drama popping off. Yeah, we had the let's talk about that while I work on this timer. We had the dev stream yesterday. It was for what the context of a season before big update, mid-season dev stream. Like what You know, I grew up, I was conditioned to be fine with the drought of Taken King into Rise of Iron. I'm okay with the game just having nothing going on, doing other stuff. And here, now Bungie, Beat, thanks to follow. Now Bungie comes along. Oh, let me change this before people get confused. Now Bungie comes along, mid-season dev stream, dropping some new tidbits. You could say, hey, it's just more time gating. It quite kind of is. But new PvP game mode that's just totally silly fun, Briggs and tanks. New dungeon mode tended to attract players who had never touched a dungeon / hardcore players who are looking for more of a challenge. You could say that's recycled content, sure, but it's something new with new weapons. You could say recycled weapons, sure. Anyway, different stuff, change stuff. A whole lot of other things. I just can't remember them all off the top of my head. Oh my God, what's the other stuff? I can't remember. COVID was the perfect test to grow a beard. True. Takes a lot of work for a beautiful beard. Wanna Pops, good morning. Drukin, hello. So DMG says, would love more feedback here. We often hear complaints on difficulty and high-end content feeling easier thanks to swapping from build to build during DPS. I could juice my super with a 50+% damage via exotic armor, swap everything around to the perfect loadout to juice my weapons with 0 cost. I won't say 0. You got to make the build. You got to select the build. You got to be safe while you're doing it. This is giving players far greater output than expected. Expected, I would not say as well, because as game devs, you know what players are going to do. Noted above, messing with the difficulty experiences by pushing players into the UI. That is certainly messy and clunky. Mid-combat, not swap. Felt like an opportunity. Not swap. I believe this is a modifier that is used in Trials of Osiris, where when you switch anything, you lose your abilities. Felt like an opportunity to add an amount of cost and push players to make harder choices / trade-offs or develop team-wide synergies to maximize DPS. This feels more approachable than locked loadouts, but happy to pass along your thoughts. Gives you a little bit more freedom, a little bit of cost. Yep. Note root ROTN. Rite of the Nine. That's the new dungeon pantheon, but it's not a pantheon of individual encounters. You got to do the whole ass dungeon with varying difficulty modes. Will ship with not swap, but your feedback can be looked at for tuning further out. Okay. This is not an easy one. Not an easy one indeed. I don't know where I sit on locked loadouts. I mean, really, you got to look at it as change whatever you want. Locked loadouts. Not, what's it called? Not swap, kind of in the middle. Which one, like, to me, that's a simple, like, 2D spectrum. Let the players play the way they want. Get into more builds, more build crafting. Lock them into one thing, so they have to make a choice. Survivability. Plus, you know, any damage checks for like a contest raid. I don't know. I think I care about which one I have more fun with, and I had to really think about that. I don't know. Sanguine swap makes you lose all super. Wait, what? Beard channel in Discord? Maybe. Use Stream Elements, StreamerBot, mix it up for your channel. Brish, I use Stream Elements for some things like these timers. I can never find a good countdown timer. I can't find a good countdown timer through StreamerBot. StreamerBot's insane. Like, if you ever get into streaming, before you hit the go live button, just like watch hours of tutorials on StreamerBot, learn how to use it, learn how to play with it, learn how versatile it is. Same thing with OBS. Get really familiar with it, build everything up from that, and you'll have a much better time, I think, streaming, because you'll be in more control than having some website be in control of stuff. It's a little bit more work, but you can then, what's it called when you find problems? Diagnose your issues because they're local to you. Nice. Tango swap requires you to swap to prismatic after throwing down well. Let me be real with you. I cannot remember what sanguines do because I'm not a real guardian of the light. Something to do with... I have to look it up. For the first time in a year, our whole house generator kicked on this morning. That's like the 5th time it's ever turned on since Hurricane Michael in 2018 in the last 7 years. Roll of thunder came through. I'm underneath the tree that tried to kill me. My heart rate is maxed out, hitting the rev limiter. I got the adrenaline pumping. I'm out of bed. She's like, my wife's like, "Oh, baby, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good as long as I'm moving." Start brushing my teeth. The lights flicker. I'm like, okay, power's going out. Luke's in bed because he got scared from the thunder. I hear the generator kick on. My wife's like, "Generator's on." I'm like, "Yep." 3 seconds or 10 seconds later, generator turns off, power stays on because the power, just flickered for a little bit or went out for like 5 seconds. So the generator kicks on for like 10. Generator kicks on, turns off 10 seconds later, and I just call out from the bathroom, $10,000. That's how much it cost to buy the generator and install it. $10,000 for 10 seconds of electricity. Never again will a hurricane hit Tallahassee. Never again will power go out for long periods of time because we bought a generator. And the universe refuses to let it get used. Sanguine Alchemy, while standing in a rift, damage a target, marks it. Extra damage, gain additional bonus with weapons matched super. Ooh, it is storming outside right now. Speaking of rain, that needs to be zoomed out. So, wait. Why? Wait, you said prismatic. Why prismatic? Oh, because if you don't want to use a solar weapon. Is this the solar or surge times 4? Or something? Fragment of Hope. Is that like extra damage to things with a debuff? 10k buys peace of mind. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. It's just, I mean, it also buys my business not stopping whenever power goes out because we have fiber and whatever the next node in the fiber chain is, like for the internet service provider, they have like a diesel generator, and power goes out, internet never goes out as long as we have power, which is super nice. And of course our generator is on city gas, and never runs out. I mean, I guess gas could go out if there was like an earthquake in Florida, but is the stream lagging or is it a Caribbean net? I mean, it's inclement weather here. Could be something going on. I don't think I'm dropping frames though. Trinidad. Business continuity. Kind of important. True. Into 107. Good morning. Yeah, we bought a house yesterday, but I just, sat in this room. Answer some emails. It's weird. Panda, I think we're going to switch to Warlock. I'm getting tired of the Hunter. Getting tired of the 37 damage phases. Fort Collins averages, like 50 inches of snow a year. March is the biggest month. They also average 300 days of sun a year, or maybe a little bit less than that. It doesn't ever snow inside though. It won't ever snow inside the stream room. Hopeful veteran, good morning. Owning 2 houses, huge. Huge amount of interest going to banks. All right, Panda, give me a good first encounter loadout for the Warlock. Is debt a good thing? We have a debt-based monetary system in the world, and you make money based on debt, yeah. But there's a lot of variables. And why do I have 2 prospectors? I don't know. And right now, interest rates suck if you're poor, if you're not a billionaire and you don't have huge investments that you can take out loans from. And as housing prices increase, debt goes up. Having a large loan with a low interest rate so that you can use your money to invest in a stock market that's not crashing is typically a way to build wealth. You don't want to pay off your house and with a lump sum, because then you're offsetting the money you could be making for sure. But to have 2 mortgages, yeah, it's not really a way to make money right now. Having a mortgage, having a bridge loan at like 7.5% interest is not a way to make money. Helps with building credit. Yeah, I have my credit score is like 820. So I think I'm good there. Geomax Thunderlord. Thank you, Panda. I don't feel like making decisions today. I had another 5 hours of sleep last night. Panda, you decide this loadout. So when people make fun of my loadout, I can go, Panda. He's the resident Warlock bot. All right, so Shundalord. What about Delicate Tomb? And I can get my super back super fast with all those Ayana traces. Is there another weapon that gives... Wait, isn't this also unstoppable? Think of... it's not good DPS, but think of all the traces and, instant supers. I kind of... Ooh, maybe I kind of want to use that. Like movement. What the fuck? Thank you. It doesn't stun and stop. Really? Really? I don't believe you. Wait, I'm not going to get one guide by a guy named Resident Sleeper. I'm not going to get one guide. Doesn't. Oh, okay, that's 2 guide. Pile Driver and Resident Sleeper both say it. Oh, it has intrinsic overload? Huh? Wait. Wait. Because of jolting? Oh, this would be good on Hunter. Gifted Conviction. Waffly Barrel, good morning. Good morning, Phoenix. I didn't get to say it yesterday, but congrats on the purchase of the house. Thank you. We're super excited. All I want to do is just make it happen. I don't want to work. I want to just do house stuff all day. The second this stream is over, or anytime I'm out in like the living, anywhere else in the house, I'm like, I need to paint that. I need to clean that. I need to fix that. I need to box up that. I need to throw this away. I need to throw that away. We got to take a trip to the dump. Give that to Goodwill. Give that to a friend. We got to clean this bitch up. Get out of here. Now. Any gun with an intrinsic loses the ability to pick up another stun. Have you met? Wicked Implement. Diablo 2 Resurrected Hardcore Ladder Run. Ah, D2RHL. I'm ladder run. Wait a second. But when does that technically end, Brad? Doesn't the ladder never end? When do you call it quits? Just beating hell? Like you have to remind me, you have to run through Normie, Nightmare, and then Hell. How long have you been living in Florida before deciding to move? Born in Bluntstown, Florida, 1986. Little small 2 traffic light town. Oh, now they got 4. About an hour west of Tallahassee. About 60 miles west. For those that don't know, Tallahassee is in what I like to call... Forget. What the hell's it called? What's this? Oh my God, what's the name? What's the word? God, I need more sleep and caffeine. Armpit? No. If these are balls, and if that's the shaft, that is the taint. Thank you, Chromo. Jesus, man. The taint of America. And 2004, I moved to Tallahassee to become a student at the Florida State University, home of the Seminoles, and got a job as a computer programmer after graduating with a management information systems business degree. Are you still awake? Yeah, neither am I. In 2008, And from 2008 until 2009, I worked for a company that sold prison software that tracked offender and inmate data for prisons around the country in different states. Department of Corrections for different states, such as, but not limited to, Kentucky, California, Wisconsin. I was the lead programmer, tester, business analyst, liaison for the project in California to calculate all of the release dates of every prisoner in the state of California from 2011 to 2000 and pretty much 19 or 18. And then my wife convinced me to quit my perfectly good job that I enjoyed and worked with some incredible people who are way smarter than me to become a full-time online adult male entertainer for about 6 months. First 6 months were not looking too good financially. I was going to go back to work, but then we decided to hold out for 6 months more, and Shadowkeep came out. Gathian stole my timer for the Shadowkeep countdown. The day Shadowkeep was coming out. Suddenly, I got 600 followers that day, and a bit of momentum from that, or Shadowkeep, or Goth, or the stars aligned. I don't know. All of a sudden, the view count average doubled for the foreseeable future, and we made the decision for 2019 to continue streaming full-time indefinitely. So we've always lived in Florida. Was that your question? How long have I lived in Florida? Yes, always. Skip the live story. Just give me the recipe. Sometimes as a streamer, I like trying to see how long I can talk without breathing. As kind of a joke, just as a test. I do it as soldier as well. How long can I make fun of myself before I have to take a breath or have a thought? Like, stop to think. Smegma. I never heard of that word in it. Got that storm last night, slept right through it. One roll of thunder, and I was maximum heart rate. I actually tested my heart. It was at least 120. It was at least 2 beats a second when the thunder went off. All right, so Diablo 2 Resurrected Ladder. Let's see. We're going to beat hell and hardcore. Oh, hardcore. Wait, D2 hardcore ladder. Oh, I missed that part. Ooh. But see, hardcore, where if you die, your character's lost. Back when we were like, back in the dial-up days and we have fast internet, but it's really DSL and it kind of sucks. Back in those days, hardcore was off the table. Like there were, where we lived, there were way too many issues with internet to do hardcore runs. There's no way. Too many. No. Too much risk. Do not like storms. Normally, I historically, storms have never spooked me.
We don't make mistakes.
And then
We have happy accidents.
I mean, I guess they still kind of don't. It's the issue is you can type ! branch. A year and a half ago, sleeping in my bed at midnight, a tree branch broke off and fell from about 50, 60 feet and probably 6 inches in diameter at the kind of base of where it broke. And the tip was probably 3 inches in diameter. And yeah, so it broke off right about here. and then stabbed. It fell down kind of like a spear and stabbed itself into the bedroom. And for a branch to go through shingles and plywood, drywall,
We don't make mistakes.
it's got to have, it's incredibly loud. So I'm sleeping in the bed, and that happens over my head. And I could not sleep in this room for, I think, 3 weeks. I physically, like, to enter this room or any parts of this house, of the house, it was like the closets right here, the bathroom's like right there. I just couldn't sleep in it. And that tree is still there. We removed the rest of the limb. An arborist said the tree is healthy, but anytime, and that was during no rain, no wind. It was just middle of the night, and the branch broke off. Carrie was still awake making Luke's Jello cake for the next day because his birthday was the next day. And I was alone in the room. I just felt like I got struck by lightning, just couldn't go back in. Hence the move. Yeah. But yeah, normally storms don't spook me, but anytime now since then that there's a storm and I'm sleeping in this room, I can sleep in there with no inclement weather. But like for the hurricane that came, I forgot the name of it last year. Milton was the Tampa one, or the west east one. I forget the one that went up near us, but then wobbled to Perry. That one, I slept in the living room. Helene, yeah, I think. And just, I can't do it anymore. Excavated all the trees around the new house. No trees around the new house. Not many trees in Fort Collins. Well, I mean, there are, but like not like Tallahassee. Tallahassee is literally Rivendell. If Elrond lived on Earth, he would love Tallahassee. If he was a city boy, because it is literally a city of trees. Roads where you can't even see the sky because it's covered in trees in the middle of the city. It's healthy, full of rage, and wants you dead. Tropical Rivendell, Kevin, yes. Canopy roads. Elves love them. So yeah, I will hear one roll of thunder, and my heart will hit the rev limiter, and adrenaline is maxed out, and there is no sleeping for the rest of the night. That's what happened this morning at 5:03 a.m. Leopard of the Woodland Realm, yes. You look so well rested and ready to frag out. Another night of 5 hours of sleep. Woo! But yeah, we bought a house yesterday, and I'm excited to do the next step, which is continue to paint, continue to sell stuff, or throw away stuff, fix stuff. I feel like I'm just, because normally you buy and you sell at the same time. It's like chaos. And right now I'm just like straight up chilling in Florida, answered some emails, electronically docu-signed some documents, and now I own a house. Weird. Second owned home. Bought a house in 2011, duplex. Had our first kid in 2015, day after Taken King came out. He was having respiratory issues, and we wanted a second kid, and that was only a 2-bed. So we were like, might as well build a new house to make sure, because Luke was super premature and had like no immune system, had to keep him out of daycare for a long time. We had to have this weird, like, Carrie goes to work early, I go to work late. Friend came over for the first 6 months, and she would watch Luke for like 4 hours a day in between Carrie and I going to work late / going to work early. So I'd watch Luke until like 10 a.m. And then she'd come over and watch Luke, and I'd go to work. And Carrie would come home at like 2. So we decided to build a house that was like clean, and like Luke would sleep outside but not inside at this old house. But yeah, we built in 2016 Thanksgiving. So from 2016 Thanksgiving until June of this year, it will be we'll say goodbye to this second house that we've ever owned, and the Fort Collins, Colorado house will be the third house. Galadriel would live in the redwood forest of the western U.S. Yeah, the problem with forests here in the southeastern United States, at least Florida, I don't know about the rest of the southeast, the forests here, great canopy. Like if you want to be in a place where the sun does not hit the ground, especially when it's hot as balls, southeast United States is great for that. A lot of trees all over. However, if you want to actually traverse it, move around in it, it sucks. It's just full of trash. And by trash, I mean like vines and bushes. You have to have like a machete attached to all parts of your body in order to make any sort of movement. And I think for woodland elves, they would probably prefer something with less of that crap foliage. Like redwoods. The black forests of Germany were incredible. No, like you could just walk them. There's just moss on the ground and big ass trees. And like foxholes from World War II. And you just walk it with no machete. And I'm like, it does not calculate for Florida boy who only ever lived in places where there's just bushes and vines everywhere. How old is the new house? Newer than this one. We just hit 10 years. Had our house painted. Clogged up our soffit vents. Oh, man. You want to hang outside comfortably. Don't live in Florida. Well, you get a couple days a year. Yesterday was a great day to be outside here. But anytime it's not winter, it's not a great time to be outside, most likely. Good morning, Zello Ferris. Chad, welcome. How was hanging out in a tropical island yesterday? So Luke by Lure is low-key the Taken King. Could be Jozo. How many more weeks of ramen do I have left? Enough to last until we were in Colorado. Carrie bought a discounted ramen. Oh, crap. I never changed the logo. Discounted ramen. It's not Maruchan, which is like the super cheap one. It's like whatever, I can never remember the name of it, but it came out to 72 cents a packet. Fellow expert, good morning. Raptor with the 35.
We don't make mistakes.
Almost 3 years. Where do I even begin?
Happy accidents.
Amazingly above average stalling content. Keep me bored out of my mind for 35 months. Love you, dog. I'm just trying to be here and make your day go by faster, buddy. I want you to have the stream on in the background and then all of a sudden realize it's the end of the day. How much was pizza I used to order? Tiny little pizza for $20. I just did, I finished up my taxes yesterday, ended the stream early, went through my QuickBooks. PayPal and QuickBooks hate each other, and so I had to auto-confirm a bunch of stuff, and seeing just like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Is it over I think it's over $1,000 of pizza. I was just like, that feels bad. DM'd you a hunter build on Discord. Thanks. I switched into Warlock, though. So many Raptors. So little time. Raptor and Raptor, which is Awana's brother, need to fight to the death. How was my morning? Annoying. Traumatic. Using a little arc sword for lock set. Yeah, I think so. Or maybe Delicate Tomb to get my super back. No, I like the protection of the arc sword. I should probably learn how to use glaives though. Raptor and Raptor sounds like a law firm for dinosaurs. Pizza's a business expense. Yeah, so it's pretty much free, right? Yeah, if I eat food on stream, it could be considered like a business expense. But that just means it has like a 15% discount. So I'd rather just not spend the money. Just write it off. It's free. Just write it off. It's free. Wolfasaurus, a good morning. Oh, crap. Man, I'm really not on it. Just write it off, man. What is that from? Is that from Schitt's Creek? David. Seinfeld? Oh, yeah, it is. I think Schitt's Creek did a joke on it, too. What was David's sister's name? Gosh, she's so funny. Resinosity, welcome. Necrotic Star Eater is a party on Warlock with a glaive. With the strand melee? That does sound pretty fun. If you always have $20 pizza every Friday a year, annually makes it $1,040. Sunday. Thanks for the fast math, buddy. Yeah, it's about $1,000. And I did do it every Friday, so yeah, it's around $1,000.
Mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Which is nuts. Gluten-free stuff is more expensive. The pizza was tiny. Well, we eventually switched to the Domino's original pan, whatever it's called, and it. I mean, it's all about this. I mean, the difference is like gluten-free to try to make my stomach hurt less. It helped a little bit, but then it was like they just didn't make it very well. The old place. I think the thing that saved me the most was I spent a month. Big Daddy with the 5. Wednesday morning sacks. One day you're going to be 3D, Mr. Sacks. Thanks for the sacks, buddy. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. New to Destiny 2. Get out while you still can. Is there a class you'd recommend for a new player? I usually tell people 2 things. 1, try all 3. Warlock, Hunter, Titan. Just for a little bit. Move around, jump around. What jump feels the most intuitive for you? Because as you learn Destiny and all its complexities, you just want to feel kind of the most natural. So you're thinking less about what you're doing and more about the game and its complexities and its, everything it has going on. Warlock floats. Titan has like a jetpack kind of a jump, but not actual jetpack. And Titan's just like this magical double jump. If all 3 are about the same, I would then say just go Warlock, because it's probably the it's probably the one that fulfills like the space magic fantasy. They all do. All three classes are very strong, very approachable for new players, but I typically say Warlock. I don't main Warlock, but it's you always want a Warlock on the team. Always. There's never a time. There's very rarely a time where we go, oh, we got Warlocks? Great. But all three classes are incredible. Like right now, Titan is insane with certain abilities. Some hunters are cracked out with certain abilities. What kind of music am I into? Favorite band is Incubus, but I like video game music because it reminds me of better times. I look for nostalgia kicks with video game music. Oh, come on. It needs to pop right here. Dearest Lep, let's discuss not swap. I don't have the time. I will later, I think. I guess the short of it is I look at loadouts on a 2D spectrum of locked loadouts to do whatever the hell you want with not swap in the middle. I think that locked loadouts have a place. I think completely swapping loadouts with no cost have a place. I guess the only cost is really time it takes to swap / losing heavy ammo or special if you switch to primary or back and forth. I think in terms of making in-game more difficult, I don't like the idea of restricting player choice because some of the fun of Destiny, a lot of the fun in Destiny to me comes from understanding the game, the sandbox, what you have access to in terms of loadouts and builds and being able to utilize those to maximum efficiency. A big portion of the fun. And when I'm in a locked loadout, I then have to spend energy effort on a loadout that works for the entirety of an activity, every single encounter. And it's restrictive in a way that I think creates more limited builds, like fewer builds are available. And if you allow for more player choice, more builds can be usable. And with not swap kind of in between those two extremes, it just moves the slider of builds that are possible, able to be used, especially on like a day one contest kind of raid where you have not only DPS checks, limited damage phases, but you also have to worry about survivability. I think it just restricts the number of builds that are usable. And I think that results in less fun. So I'd prefer more player choice. But I agree and I understand and I concede the point that we do have a problem with in-game in that it's becoming easier in part due to how easy it is to switch builds up, but also there's other things that make the game easier, but part of it, I agree, is the fact that we can switch loadouts. This is a short version. Can't wait to hear the long version. You will never hear the long version because that would be me flying out to Bungie to tell them what I think off stream. Well of Radiance equals won't get kicked from LFG. True. Okay. I'd very much like to make this build now. Speaking of nostalgia, playing through OG Final Fantasy VII when I was young, I never had the opportunity. I played it without much focus. I really do want to go back and play the original, but it's just, I can't because it's bad for stream. Playing these old games like Mass Effect are bad for stream, even though they're super fun. They're just not relevant anymore. I don't have any opportunities for... I need to play them very sparingly. Any more mechanics can act as a stopgap against power creep. for in-game stuff. I mean, the changes to activities in general, like enemy density going up, the number of enemies you have to deal with. We're definitely going from like 1v1s in like Destiny 1. I fight, or 1v5s maybe, back in like Destiny 1 early D2 to like a Diablo style mob hunter where like we're taking out 30 enemy groups. I definitely prefer that style more. Can you just keep throwing more and more enemies on the screen as a way to keep in-game from getting too easy? Mechanics wise, you can't make it too complicated, like then it's not as fun. 1v50 in in-game, yeah, contest mode 1v50. I like watching Bog or HP solo raid bosses as much as the next guy. I think limiting that sort of gameplay for contest style content. Oh, like only on contest modes do we have like not swap stuff? Lock loadout is only for harder game content. Makes sense. For meta not to mention sandbox gets changed every so often. Good for trials comp. Dog ass for PvE. What do you think of the new seasonal activity? What's the new seasonal activity? Are you talking about the Act 2 one? The Court of Orcs? Or Court of Blades, whatever it's called? What's the current seasonal activity? Nether? The Nether stuff? I haven't really played Nether. I mean, I guess I played it to get to the story quest, but I haven't really played it. Changed. Thanks for the follow. The healing thing is kind of weird since some healing sources are some healing sources still broken in the Nether? I haven't really played it. More ads put on the screen. That's more super regen. Speaking of which, I'm switching over to Warlock for Solo Flawless Master Sundered Doctrine. I think I want to go Delicate Tomb just for constant supers. I could be convinced. I think Thunderlord would not be a terrible choice, but I do need to stun unstops. I guess it depends what my loadout is. Let's see. We're probably... I guess we should probably just put on an LMG. For the LMG protection. Survivability because of the artifact mod. I go Thunderlord. I'd have to run a fusion. Delicate Tomb does not handle unstops. Of course, the unstops aren't really a threat because they don't really chase. You just leave the room. I mean, Tenacious is pretty much gonna handle that. Finally did comp placements. The Stasis BXR is amazing. Oh, the red, yeah, the what is it called? Yeah, it's broken. It's insane. You got fixed? Okay. Oh, crap. Phoenix. 36 months. Totally ignores you. 3 years. Golden trash cans. Bozo Bucks. For 3 years. $215. Treated myself occasionally. $15 every few months. Being robbed of my points. Priceless. That is the true Leopard experience. Tomcat, good morning. It was even better when you could only roll the stock that improved recoil direction. Totally vertical. Nice. Loves to Spooge says, are you past the point of being able to play these fun games in your spare time? No, I play games all the time in my spare time with kids. Occasionally games I actually want to play. I play a lot of Halo Infinite off stream because it's bad for the channel and lowers the overall view count. It's just better for me to play ranked Halo with the ability to focus on only the game in my teammates as opposed to being in, and I use this word very loosely. This word is going to be doing a lot of lifting in this following statement. I prefer to focus on the game, my teammates, instead of being an entertainer by streaming it. Ranked competitive stuff. I don't know how streamers play games competitively. Like, you have to completely shut out distractions. I don't know how. My brain doesn't go, oh, I'm doing this thing right now, so I could ignore that thing. If that thing is still there, my brain can't just go, well, ignore that, just do this. That's not a thing. Spare time equals person does not have kids. Oh, no. No. There's an easy way to have spare time. If you have kids, all you got to do is not sleep. You get them kids to bed. There's your spare time. Oh, yeah, I know your alarm goes off in 8 hours, but you want to have free time. So you're going to eat up 2 to 3 to 4 hours of kids are asleep time, but your alarm hasn't gone off yet. Time. There's your free time. You got all the free time in the week. You got 8 whole hours right there. Easy. Yeah, I average 5 hours of sleep a night. Hallucinations got too weird. It's funny to me that as I like getting into the habit of something, having a routine, I think humans, at least my own body, like responds well to that. You kind of can go into autopilot. You can be very efficient. You can get a lot of shit done. And then I thought about it last night after we purchased the house and Carrie and I are talking. There's also something very valuable in getting out of your comfort zone and switching things up, not getting into a habit.
We have happy accidents.
Because I find with my terrible memory where my brain literally sucks. I cannot remember anything sometimes. And the pandemic and lockdown really brought this to light. When every day is the same and you get so used and comfortable to the routine, all the days blend together and it feels like life is just blowing by. And I think part of the thing I'm looking forward to with the move is I'm going to be way outside my comfort zone. I already am doing all this extra shit around the house, plus selling, plus buying and, figuring it out. I'm going to be moving. I even want to rent a 26-foot Penske truck with a trailer because I was like, that sounds like a challenge. That sounds like something memorable. That sounds like something I will never forget. And that sounds like something that would make my life feel longer. And when I'm out there in Colorado having to deal with snow instead of heat, having to deal with ice on the road, having to deal with snow blowing or shoveling snow, having to deal with all these new problems and new ways to live life. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, I'm not used to it. Yeah, it's not part of my routine, but it's out of my comfort zone. I'm adapting and it's going to be memorable and my life won't feel like every day is the same. And I think that's cool. So maybe that's part of the reason for the move. I find when I go outside and walk around, it helps a lot. Oh yeah, wife and I love going on walks. We solve more problems on walks. There is, if you're having a discussion, there is nothing like a walk. I don't know why. Is it an evolution thing? Is it the trees over your head? Is it feeling like you're not stuck in... I don't know what it is, but man. You get a lot done on a walk. I will allow you one cry. Let it out. Increased blood flow and oxygen. Oh, because you're breathing more? Yeah, maybe. Maybe you should just hyperventilate while you're sitting in your Teams meeting. Good morning, Z Mother Shimmy. There may or may not be a gift from the mods that showed up at the P.O. box. Supposed to be a B-Day gift, bit early. Let's go. Common let mod W. Let me not forget that. That is not what I pressed. I pressed this. I did not even click that. It may or may not be the funniest thing I've seen in my life. The last time the mods, well, one of the times the mods sent me a gift, it was a portal gun that I keep next to me. Takes the C-137. I've used this thing so much. It's like scratch the wall on the table. What do you mean you didn't click Adobe Premiere at 7:30 a.m. in the morning? What's the Ramen count for? Oh, the ramen countdown timer? We used to order a tiny pizza for $20 every Friday at noon Eastern to eat on stream. Treat yourself Fridays. You've been working hard all week. Time to treat yourself. So I treat myself on stream with a little tiny pizza that gives me a stomach ache and burns a hole in my wallet. But because of the move in June and everything we need to pay for in the short term, we don't want to sell off any investments in order to have liquid cash ready to pay for realtors and movers and, you know, fixer-uppers. So we're just cutting a bunch of costs, like Kirkland brand water, doing ramen instead of pizza, just not going out to eat and, you know, having a drink if we do go out to eat, you know, just gonna save up probably $5,000 or something in the next, from January to June, in half a year probably. Just the goal of have liquid cash so we don't have to sell off anything. Also, GM-a-thons at some point. Only request is that open it on stream. Absolutely. That's weird. There's been 0 typing into the YouTube chat today. Chat disconnected. Unable to reconnect. Oh, that's weird. Wait, what? Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Unable to connect to chat. Oh. Oh, what the heck? It's been blank. People have been typing. YouTube, why is your... Okay. One of the saddest things that's happened in recent memory is how YouTube completely abandoned their live streaming platform in order to spend all their time and resources on YouTube Shorts. Hello, Pollux, Aaron, Brandon, Karmic, X Trigger, John, Daniel, Nation. Oh my God, ignored all of them. Unlucky.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Also not... oh, there they are. Isn't it funny how good Twitch is at live streams and how bad YouTube is at it and how bad Twitch is at previously recorded videos and how good YouTube is? Epiphany, good morning. Jal Germ, welcome. Chicago with the 65 months of primers. Imagine if they merged. I feel like we're getting some amount of advantage from there being some competition there. I don't know what it is. We really need Mixer back. We really need these like venture capitalists or super aggressive contracts for streamers on these other platforms. I would love a $1 million contract to try another platform for a year. Whoo, buddy. Damn, I regret not taking that Mixer contract for hundreds of thousands of dollars because a month later Mixer went belly up. Microsoft closed it down and I've been back on Twitch in no time. Hundreds of thousands of dollars richer in 2021. Oh well. Tiddly, good morning. Did you really have an offer from Mixer? I literally just said it. You think I lie on stream? Me and Giggs were in DMs going back and forth. And we were both like, I mean, his offer was obviously a little bit higher than mine. But yeah, he's a bigger streamer. And we were like, should we do this? He's like, I don't know, man. That's a lot of money, but Twitch is going to be the one that wins, right? So like, this is a sacrifice of our channel. And like, we go back and forth and they were like, nah, let's not do it. And then Mixer died. Goth had the doomsday clause. Oh yeah, no, we had it too. But it still was not. It's too risky. Mixer died because you didn't go. Imagine competition in streaming platforms. Okay, so Amazon has Twitch. Google has YouTube. Elon Musk has Twitter. No, long-term or long-form streaming platforms. Like the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter, like those are short form, right? They're the verticals typically. More like they're not intended to be. I guess that's the problem. You don't see them because they're not profitable. For whatever reason, live streaming is not profitable for the platform itself. It costs too much money for the infrastructure. I don't think YouTube makes money on lives. Like, I think they're in the red overall. Facebook, My favorite clip from yesterday is, let's get the unelected bureaucrats out of Washington. Close up on Musk. I died multiple times. I got resurrected and died again. What actor singer do we need to get to stream with Lep to really secure the bag? Yeah. Link? I don't. It was just part of the doom scroll. Part of the morning poop doom scroll. Or late night poop. I can't remember. I was doing something. Oh, no. Carrie and I had some tequila last night to celebrate our house purchasing, and I promptly fell asleep while reading my book next to Luke, woke up with my neck hurting, walked into Kate's room to say, hey, babe, wake up, because she had fallen asleep too. And I then go into the kitchen to start the dishwasher, and that's when I started scrolling. Had a good chuckle. Got ready for bed, took a shower, woke Carrie up again in Kate's room, and then got to bed. Granddad is going to have a VIP suite. How much money does this man make? What is the Granddad? What hotel? What's the room size name? Like, what's the official room name? Is that, you mean like you bought you got a hotel room that's like more than the lowest one? We were at a party last year in somebody's hotel room that was pretty nice. Forget who it was, and I forget what hotel it was. It's just a renovated men's toilet cubicle. That sounds incredible. Kirkle, welcome to the YouTube. I saw you and I forgot to say hi. Whoops. Okay. First encounter. We are in lens gel on Warlock. Excuse me. Renovated. Okay, Mr. Big Bucks. Flat pixel. Good morning. Gotta be Tenacious. But if it's Delicate Tome, we have no big DPS. We're going to be relying having our super for every subjugator. That's not a great idea. Commemoration. Yeah, that doesn't really seem... I don't think getting my super that often is a big deal. Also need damage resistance. Nashes. People still play Destiny? Hell yeah!
People still play Destiny 2? My mind's blown. What are they doing? Do they know other games are out? That's crazy.
All right, what's the loadout? Come on, load. I did get about 30 minutes yesterday after taxes and before bath time for the kids to work and soccer time with Luke, because he's not currently allowed on his screens during the weekdays, in order to motivate him to wear his glasses at school, but he won't because he's making up some reason about being judged by his peers, even though half of them wear glasses because there's a nearsighted epidemic in the world because every damn kid's on their screens all day. So we play soccer for an hour after we pick them up before bath time and dinner. So I'm about to be in probably the best shape in the last 10 years of my life, because apparently I'm just playing soccer all day. And I got about 30 minutes to work on my secret project while watching the kids scooter up and down the sidewalk. It was nice. One tiny step towards actually bringing the secret project live. Can't wait. The screens affect your eyes. It's just focusing really close all the time. you focus really close, not only do your eyes go like this to, you know, see the object right next to your nose. Look, I'm looking at my finger. More importantly, the lens in your eye has to curve in order to bend the light that's really close. And doing that constantly as you're developing has a chance, depending on your genetics and 1,000 other variables, is more likely to keep the curve. And when the curve is kept, then you lose the ability to focus far because you need a flatter lens, because the light from far away is more parallel. You don't need to curve it as much. And when you put on your glasses to see far, you're essentially just flattening out the light because they're deconverging lenses. I forget the technical word, but you're flattening out the light. Like when I got my LASIK, they flapped open the cornea, lasered my cornea flatter. But as developing kids look at these screens all the time, because they're doing it way more than we used to read books, a lot more kids are becoming nearsighted. And for whatever reason, Luke just refuses to wear his glasses. So he'll wear them around. He won't wear them on stream. He won't wear them around his classmates. But he'll everything else, he's fine. He says he's going to do it when he gets to Colorado because no one has ever known him without glasses. So he doesn't want to like redefine himself with glasses, I guess. If the secret project ever comes to fruition, I will give you 20. Oh, we are close. It's in a box right there. I'm super excited to do it. And it's not a super big thing. It's just something I've always wanted to do. It's a small thing. I know I don't want to overhype it. It's just, I know it was going to take a long time because I'm super busy with buying a house, selling a house, being a dad, streaming regular video games, being a husband, keeping the house clean, selling, like everything. So it's just, as I get moments, I get to work on it. It's fun, but it's not really a big deal. South, good morning. YouTube died. No. YouTube, when it dies, can you still hear me fine? It's just you can't see me. You made a Plex server from a Raspberry Pi. No, that sounds fun. Does new house have a place for indoor activities? Are you talking about sex? There is a basement. It's about 3,800. It's not quite double the square footage of this house. The basement will be almost entirely business. Second kitchen, studio for Carrie, stream room for me. Main floor is like normal house, bedrooms and kitchen and stuff. This house is like 1,800 square feet. We're going to like 3,500-ish. I forget the exact number. The second, it's interesting that we thought this house was going to be big enough, and then we both decided to work from home, meaning we needed 2 extra bedrooms minimum. All right, what exotic am I running on Warlock? Is Let moving? Yeah, we're moving, Donut, in around June of this year. Digital DD, good morning. Voting my adulting today to play more Monster Hunter. Let's go. Isn't it fun to enjoy a new game? I regret not starting Monster Hunter when it first came out. I kind of want to do it now, but I the feeling of wanting to play a new game that everyone's having fun with, that's like, it's cooking. People are loving it. Versus enjoying my variety game that I'm currently playing, and I know if I stop playing now, I'll never go back to it. So I have a fear of missing out on a 10 plus year old game, Mass Effect 3. Played through 1, loved it. Played through 2, loved it. I'm on 3, I'm loving it. But there's this new shiny thing over here. I don't want to stop. I'm not going to switch it up. Picked up Baldur's Gate 3. Need to dive into that soon. Yep. I'll wave to you when you drive by on your way to Colorado. Florida kids are going to have to adapt to play indoors most of the time. Is that really true? In the summer here in Florida, we adapt by playing inside most of the time because it's so hot outside. You don't want to go outside. I don't understand. I think we're just Geomags this whole, Geomags this whole time with maybe a getaway artist swap. Question is, do we go Shundalord? Okay, if we go Thunderlord, what's the legendary? That's got to be for Unstoppable. Nash is for Unstoppable. Right? Can I generate more traces? Iterative loop. That's a fusion, right? Unlucky. For those that missed it, yesterday or the day before yesterday, a new third-party app was created that lets you browse all what's the wrong button of your unclaimed rewards from previous season passes all on the same page. Before, we had to navigate through each season. And Niwo released this app called the Wayback Machine that I'm currently loading that puts them all on one page. And here you'll get to see, still loading, all of my deep sight harmonizers that I've never used in order to make a weapon craftable or red bordered. But does it let you take teeth? What is with teeth, lady? I don't understand. What's with the teeth? So you install this extension in Chrome or Firefox, and it'll put all of your, it'll kind of manipulate the web page after you log in to show you all of your loot on a single screen, on a single page. So I can see all my deep sight harmonizers that I never picked up from Revenant, from Deep, from Wish, from Echoes, etc. Exclamation point season pass, very nice. Let you know what you missed. You don't have to load multiple pages, multiple characters. Wait, actually, is it multiple characters? Yeah, it'll show multiple characters. So it takes off 2 layers of pages, right? Because before, well, actually, if you don't have any extension installed, you can only see 1 season back. But for whatever reason, in the API of Bungie, you can go back multiple seasons. The UI just doesn't allow for it for some reason. Weird. To install the new version, yeah, he came into the stream yesterday and said, "Hey, I noticed you had that ornament glitch." And so I used to have like all these ornaments. His code had a bug in it, thought it was locked. So now these are the ornaments I've actually not gotten. So I technically should click all these right now because there's no reason not to click these. Ornament opening video. Does it work on mobile? I believe you can look at the instructions. He has something in there about mobile. I think it was like Firefox only. Chrome mobile doesn't allow for extensions. And then if there's enough interest, he would develop a mobile specific tool. I always feel like I'm deleting the ornament when I do this. It's red. The bar is red. I'm pressing the same button I used to delete stuff. It just feels bad. Be smooth. Good morning. Why does this modifications inventory even exist anymore? I think the primary reason is it to refund things. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it would take work to move stuff around. Like I guess it's necessary for the code to work in the most clean manner. Yeah, it is a little extra step. It's kind of workaround, yeah. YouTube fixed itself. Let's go, baby. But yeah, okay, YouTube. When the YouTube dies, does the audio keep working? Are we solo flawless master on all classes? No, I just want to do 1 clear, and then probably GMs, and then probably more variety games until the GM-a-thon. I don't think the Conqueror node is going to come out till Act 3. I believe there's an incredibly unfortunate coincidence that Act 3 comes out on April Fool's Day. And audio keeps working fine. Okay, just the image is weird. Okay. Act 2 comes out in 6 days. Act 3 releases in 27 days. Today's March 5th, April 1st. So if I put up on the screen, Gym-a-thon, April 1st, people are going to be like, because I don't want to do the Gym-a-thon, which is a subathon where I try to beat every single solo grandmaster in the current season in a single stream, and every sub that comes in extends the timer by 2 minutes, not 3 minutes. Holy God, never again. Which is a fun little event. Sleep on stream and all that, weirdness. Pretty fun. Plus, it makes me a lot of money, which is nice. Plus, it's really fun. Plus, you like it. I like it. We both like something. We should just do it, right? Do it April 2nd? I might start. I think I'm going to start at April 2nd. Yeah. 2 minutes seems like it'll still hurt. It will. No, it will. People hate money, tax returns. You put too much into withholding, and now your tax return check is going to be fat. You're going to burn it on something dumb like some weird dude on the internet playing solo grandmasters. I love this foot pedal, man. I have 3 foot pedals, right? And occasionally I forget that I have my game audio on, and I'm hearing this discordant music. I'm like, oh, I left my game audio on. All I got to do is go like this, and then it's gone. GM completions don't count for rank 10. Weird. Free feet for free. When you get back to flying, it's hard to do extra variety when I'm already doing variety. Is this a piano or a PC? I do kind of, now that I've been flying more, or like the last time I flew, I realized these pedals are really only good for like spaceships and helicopters. And even then, helicopters, it's not that great. The problem, like, I love the feel of these pedals. It's perfect for like driving a car. But the problem with these pedals, when it comes to flying, obviously, is they're not rudder pedals, right? Rudder pedals work on a single axis. If you push this pedal, if I push this pedal forward or down, this pedal should come out, right? Because they're on a single axis. And so and then the brakes, separate. And this brake is an actual brake. Like, it's loaded like a brake. It's got the brake sensor on it. So as I press it, it's, easy, harder, harder, harder. And then it hits kind of like an end. And then once you hit that end, it's like at maybe 40% or 30%. And then as you press into it harder, even though it's not moving, it's working like an actual brake.
We don't make mistakes.
And increasing the
We have happy accidents.
input. So it's incredible for so many things. For flying, it is ass. Helicopters, airplanes, rudder pedals are on a single axis, and rudder pedals have a brake. So if I'm trying to land an A320 in a crosswind, and I need to be on the rudder and applying brake, well, I guess these aren't bad for that. I guess the worst thing is when I'm trying to land a tail dragging single prop plane. I need to be on the rudder and I need to press brake. I need to feather the brake. Otherwise, I flip up and flip over. So it's several things are super annoying about it. I use pedals for my tactical lights on Tarkov. Tarkov is the game that requires more keybinds than any other game except for maybe Flight Sim. I wonder. The problem with that is these pedals are set up 99% of the time to mute and unmute my Discord mic, which I never use because I never talk to anyone on stream because I like to play by myself because I'm scared of people. And mute and unmute my game audio.
We have happy accidents.
For when I fly, I have to turn that shit off because I'm never gonna be in Discord when I'm flying. I don't know what I would use for Tarkov. The Azeron keypad works pretty well for keybinds. Like there's 30 keybinds or 30 keys. So I'm usually okay in Tarkov. I still have to use things like Alt and Control combos for certain things in Tarkov. And plus, it's just intuitive sometimes. Like, I forget the specifics, but it's like adjusting your scope, switching your scopes, turning certain mods on and off, like attachments. Like it just made sense. Like if this button, oh yeah, like reload. If R is reload, or this pinky button is reload, or sorry, ring finger is reload, then like Alt reload is like a faster reload where you drop the old mag and just slam in the new one. Or Control reload would be just to check your mag to see how many bullets are left in it. So some of those key combinations just make sense for that. I'm telling you, if you're looking for, if you're tired of Destiny, but you still want to play a looter shooter, and you don't hate, and you don't need necessarily sci-fi, Tarkov is, in my opinion, the second best looter shooter out there. And you can play the PvE version of Tarkov. It's a whole new game. It's complex. It's similar to Destiny in a lot of ways like that. But in terms of looting, feeling good, Tarkov is right there. And if you're on console, I'm sorry. But it's really good. More impressed you're able to game and do all this stuff with this view. I don't look at my keyboard. I know it by feel. When it's sci-fi, try Warframe. Oh yeah, I've never tried Warframe, so obviously that's probably second to Destiny in terms of, or maybe even better than Destiny. So it depends on what people prefer. Your browser is managed by your organization. No developer mode for me. Oh, Kirkle, no. Second PC. Act 2 starts next week, Chad. Yeah. Tuesday.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Woo! That was a good net crack. Meloyski with the 16 months of free money. Welcome back to the stream. Less than a month for an act. Yeah, I guess it's... What did they say? They said they didn't want to time gate stuff like they used to. They didn't want to completely undo the time gate. They wanted to find something that worked for them. Chaos passed already. No, school is starting an hour late today because of the storm that passed through this morning. The county school board wanted to keep kids off the bus routes and stuff out in a bit. They want to keep kids home until the storm passed through. I feel like Frontiers is definitely going to be delayed. Wait, didn't they already release a raid date? I think the reason for Bungie not having teased Frontiers even more, I even asked Dylan about it yesterday on Twitter. He asked if the stream was okay, and I said it was excellent on all fronts. For me personally, just missing a Frontiers tease and mention of Gambit, the best game mode in Destiny 2. And he said, can't make any promises on the when or how Frontiers news. Looking forward to sharing more when the time comes. To me, it's not because it's getting delayed. To me, it's because it is smaller and they are worried that there's going to be, if you tease it and show it off too early when it's smaller, more people will get super mad faster and create more negative vibes in the community. I think it's more like it's smaller, so you need less time, less buffer. Whereas like the announcement of Lightfall Witch Queen Final Shape was 3 or 4 years out because of their massive announcement. Fancy seeing you on ATP stream yesterday. I was just trying to steal some future solo GM strats. What in the sidearm was ATP using? He was crutching on it so hard. I don't even have it. It was some kind of like strand exotic sidearm just doing crazy primary damage. Considering yesterday's dev live stream revealed a bit more than the average dev stream, I think No Frontiers news is okay. Yeah, overall the stream was great. I was just I had expectations set. Sure, it's strand. I thought it was teeth. What's with the teeth, man? People are going to be mad regardless. Oh, yeah. But I think they're just trying to mitigate the madness. Mitigate the madness. My band name. Gambit straight up egoed. Oh, it makes me worry. Maybe Gambit just goes away. There's no way. No, they wouldn't do that.
Mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Unusual Salmon, thanks for 39 months. Over 3 years of hard-earned money. Welcome back. And Maloyski with 16. I think I got you. Peanut Butter with the 22 months of free money. Welcome. Thanks for providing 85% of my annual revenue through subscriptions. My stuff is smaller than episodes 2. People pull the crap like they did on Randy and Borderlands 4. I forget what they did. Bungie really wants to manage expectations. Yeah, but if you don't say anything for too long, people are going to make their own expectations. And loose change bait and switch. Get it out of here. And it's going to get out of control. I wouldn't be mad if they got Gambit removed. What? Lucky Burrito. No. Best game mode in Destiny. Where's the usual salmon? We'll never know. Randy's a moron. That's the vibe I pick up based. Isn't he the weirdo who like has these really like out of touch posts on social media? Like he's just a little like he doesn't live in reality or something sometimes. Like he's this, how he sees the world is like, I don't usually try to get too into other people's views, but Gamma goes away with Eris, and the Drifter ride off into the sunset. No! Drifter will not die this season. Randy Pitchford, he's CEO of whatever company. Gearbox. Drifter and Eris can get their happy ending. Yeah, in like an Ascendant realm together. I mean, I am kind of picking up that energy. I'm going to move over Lord of Wolves. Chaos. Well, not Chaos. Choir. I feel like I may need to actually run a primary in the energy slot. Maybe a glaive. How can I make traces with a legendary? I have no damage resist. Do I have Warlocks? Do I have any? Close that shit. Do I have any damage resist options on Warlock running Geomags? Because ideally, I get to crutch on Geomags. That's the idea. Millerman, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Aw, this is a little pancake. Chocolate peanut butter, little tiny pancake. I'll take a little carb hit. Oh yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Did you go back to sleep after I left?
Oh yeah.
My heart rate hit the rev limiter.
When that noise was loud.
Yeah.
I think that must have been a transformer somewhere. So.
Synergy mod. Okay.
We are fighting.
Amplified's 15. Enemies are less accurate. None of pancakes for the rest of us. I ate them all. Sorry.
I know you're incorrect.
Jolting makes traces. Geomag and Lockset. I'd like to.
We don't make mistakes.
Like 5 more pancakes.
I have more. Luke ate them.
Really?
Like big ones.
5
not
pancakes?
like this, like not little guys like you had. He had four like regular sized pancakes like this. No. I gave him 2 the afternoon. He ate 4 like this and then 1 of the little guys. He said, I'm still hungry. I said, I'll give you appetite. Oh man, starting to grow.
All the soccer time.
He's getting on a roast there. Yeah.
Constant. I mean,
Yeah, he's running around.
He's running around for after school. Pick him up, and then we play soccer for 30 to hour, yeah. And then he's on a scooter. Like, he's actually not on a screen all day.
Hi.
Yeah, I can eat a couple pancakes. I like 2 more. Like maybe. The pancake was great. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Pancake was great. I just love syrup.
Yeah, okay.
If you throw a little syrup down, I don't need it.
The chocolate chips for me take care of the need for syrup, but
I always need syrup.
I also don't like syrup. I don't have a sweet tooth. It's too sweet. But I have syrup in the refrigerator.
I mean, your milk chocolate.
Chaos.
Right.
Okay. It does look like an alien.
Recipe.
Kate, out. You can brush your teeth. Come on. Miss. Kate.
Okay, I'm
no.
coming.
Not on his hair.
You know how long it takes me to get this hair to
that
look
poor
this good?
man. It's not funny though. It's not funny though.
So wait. Defeated a jolted target, trace. Yes. Arc grenades, jolt. Feel like I could maybe drop that one. Melee hits, amplified, effects increased, gain increased stacks of bolt charge from all sources. This is all just to get my super back super fast. Arc, weapon, final blows, trace. Collecting trace, stack of bolt charge. Yeah, this is the I want my super back fast. Defeating targets with arc abilities or jolted trace. Collecting trace, amplified. Ionic sentry. Beating targets with kinetic or arc weapons. Charge an arc turret. This is the new one. Granting a stack of bolt charge with each hit. Hold Q. Arc Soul, Rift, Instant Amplified. No. Cast Rift, Arc Soul. Rift charges faster. Allies, no. Lightning Surge. Targets hit. Stacks of Bolt Charge. I think I'll stick with this. Jolting feedback weapon. Unstops are fusions or glaives. Tenacious, I guess, for now. I want one delicate tome. The problem with delicate tome is it doesn't do a lot of damage. I'd have to be burning all my... And I want to run an LMG. And delicate tome doesn't do unstop. It'd have to be freezing with tenacious, which is what I used on Hunter, so that's fine. Tomb Raider, Tomb. Delicate Tomb. Tome. Cold Heart Blinding Traces come in handy too. Divinity. This thing makes so many traces though. So many traces. The problem with this is that I don't have any damage resist. I don't think I need to use this. I don't think I need my super that fast. Want to use Ergo Sum? I probably should, just so I can get some good practice with it. Now, our conductor only resists arc damage. And there's not a lot of that in the first encounter. It's good for second, for lock set. Do we beat this on Hunter? No, I'm getting kind of bored with trying to get through 12 to 14 damage phases on lock set, and I know Chaos Reach is goated. I just got to get good. Got to get good at staying alive on arc. Ergo Summon can kill fast and blind. Yeah, the blind. This weapon collects less ammo. Final blows, accelerate light and dark mastery. Oh, let's see here. Defeating an exhausted or severed target. This is a blinding burst. Oh, thanks, babe. Double pancake syrup. Oh. This, I'm going to be crashing soon, dude. I'll sugar crash in no time. Oh, yeah, the syrup down the shirt. Let's go, baby. It doesn't need the syrup. I just want it. I just want to regret my decisions. Hmm. Oh my God. Me 30 minutes from now, wired. Me an hour from now, crashing. Oh no, the consequences of my own actions. Oh my God, that's good. This is why I don't eat breakfast, because it's so good. Drink that syrup. Don't waste it. Whatever. The risk I took was calculated, but I'm bad at math. Was that real Canadian maple syrup? I'm actually not sure. Pancakes during Lent? Followed just to say I solo master cleared the first encounter, used Warlock, okay. Briarbines. Ooh, I love Briarbines. That's the I had a video on it. Got a whole damn video on the build. Your rift comes back and it lets you collect your child of the old gods, right? And Telesto. Absolute snooze fest. Yeah, part of what I'm looking for is something fun. I like a lot of times meta isn't my like, it's just not. Sometimes meta's boring, or maybe I've just like I've used something too much. Metas can be fun, but part of what keeps Destiny alive is an ever evolving, changing in game, and to always use like Consecration on Titan, Warlock, well, 1-2 punch, Liar, whatever. Combination blow, Syntho, Hunter. Like, please, anything else? Gifted Conviction, yes. Chaos Reach, pretty meta, but you know, we haven't used Chaos Reach in a while. It's just I suck, so sometimes I need meta to be able to get through a challenge. Whereas like Bog on my dog can like one phase lock set on Chaos Reach because he's insane. But he plays the video game upside down, so that probably helps. I feel like I've been away a long time. When does pizza change to ramen? Type in the command to learn more. But basically, we're trying to save money for moving. Nova Warp's goated in PvE? What'd they do? Vespers with Glaive. Start your practice for all Vesper solo GM. Get out of here. Is bogging on a dog another form of Jorkin? I don't know what bog on my dog means. It does sound slightly sexual, but I met Bog and he didn't come off as someone who likes to have his entire persona based on a sexual innuendo, but it probably is. I don't know. Yo, what up, Trevor? It only took since Forsaken. Nova Warp is ironically not asked. What they do? Bog plays upside down. You play like an octopus with your mouse pad. You know what's crazy about the Azeron? You over there with your normal 2D keyboard, you have to press keybinds like this. You're looking like you're throwing gang signs. You want to go forward and strafe right and switch to your heavy weapon. You got to break. You got to dislocate your ring finger, hit 3. And it's like, man, you're going to have arthritis before you're 18. Right? Now, if I want to strafe forward and to the right, if I want to run forward and go to the right and switch to my heavy, you know what I have to do? This. One press of the thumbstick to forward and right, and one button press. Wow. Look at that. Now, that may not be the perfect example to explain how much better the Azeron is than a 2D keyboard. Use what you like to use. But those types of nice combination of keybinds exist in 1,000 different ways over 1,000 different scenarios. So it's awesome. Is that keyboard always on your lap? No, just when I need to like type shit. Does it stick on the side? You can move it however you want because everything is adjustable. But yeah, I have it on the side. So it's just like my wrist is like this. This is going to blow your mind. Watch this. Okay. So pressing forward. Pressing forward. Kind of crazy. Risk Runner. Ooh. This needs some fusion fuel. New content's created, new keybinds required. Azeron users in shambles. Why? My reload is R. My charge melee is C. My jump is spacebar. My sprint is shift. Possibility V. Air move is alt. Interact is E. Grenade is Q. Super is F. Switching to kinetic 1. Energy 2. Power 3. This should really say kinetic strand or stasis. Aren't these all default? Transcendence B. I did change the emotes, so they're just alt combos. Yeah, I've thought about using re-WSD, but I don't really change binds often. Everything's usually... The only thing I would use it for is maybe Star Citizen, but I have... I went through... Because the Azeron key binding program is like... They're putting work into it, but it's obviously not as built out as re-WSD. But I have everything labeled for Star Citizen still, so I can go back and look at that. So it actually defines. I have this naming convention. I don't know if can I pull it up? Oh shit! Which one's the new one? This one? I think this one. Yeah. So I have this naming convention set up. I'd have to relearn it, but because I haven't played Star Citizen in like 2 or 3 years. But anything before the slash anything without a slash is always a keybind. Anything before the slash is only on foot. Anything after the slash is only on a vehicle control. So spaceships, mining vehicles, terrestrial vehicles. I think there's one other, and then. So like, for instance, shift. This is my normal shift button. So my pinky finger home spot. Like if you're using a normal keyboard, your pinky finger rests on shift. My pinky finger rests right here. So this is always my sprint, but in a ship, it's the boost to the ship. My ring finger is always reload in games. Doesn't do anything for the spaceship. Jumping on foot. Cycle weapons. What's a good example? Oh, yeah. Crouch on foot or landing gear. So this would be my pointer finger. This is kind of like my C button. So like crouch, which is kind of similar to if you're on a keyboard, your pointer finger usually, not always, but can crouch using C pretty often. So that's my pointer finger. So this is my finger rests here. My pointer finger rests here, but it presses down to crouch because that's intuitive to me. Slash landing gear down. So if I'm going down, I'm crouching on person. Slash my landing gear goes down. Or if I alt, so the plus and the parentheses after the slash would mean I am I'm controlling my spaceship, and now I have a combo. Plus, I think means alt. I think I copied auto hotkey syntaxes. So I think plus is alt in auto hotkey scripting. It could be control though. I can't remember. Go back and try it. So VTOL would be certain spaceships in Star Citizen have they're like bigger and heavier, and you have to rotate your main engines into vertical takeoff. So your main engines rotate like an Osprey. They rotate down for max thrust. And if you want to go and have, horizontal speed, you have to turn off VTOL, and then the main engines rotate back. So I, alt click control or a C for that. God, I miss Star Citizen. Prone auto land. Auto landings for noobs. 80% of the fun for me in Star Citizen comes from greasing a nice spaceship landing. God, I miss it. Oh, there's something so beautiful about driving a big vehicle and then switching over to FPS. Something so cool about it. I wish Destiny would do that. Done with everything. Like, this is me in Star Citizen floating towards a landing pad on an asteroid. But instead of doing like a normal landing, I'm reversing. I flew the ship backwards and then turned everything off. So I'm in space, floating, no gravity, turned everything off on the ship, and then ran to the back of the ship. Now, there is artificial gravity over the landing pad, which I didn't realize. Coming in a little hot. How cool is that? Oh, there's gravity. Yo, that actually worked out pretty good. What do you mean? Now, if I would have messed that up, that ship would have exploded, and that would have been hundreds of thousands in insurance costs. But we did it for the memes, and it worked out. Good enough. God, I miss it. I miss it. Tank versus Mag. True. Yes, my son. Why are we stalling? Changing builds up. I'm streaming. Can you just not have your computer on auto-clicking for a single day in your life?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Luke not wearing his glasses. He would never wear his glasses in front of chat. He would never wear. The hell happened, buddy? Okay, chat, I have to go turn on a computer for a child who can't live life without having an auto clicker on all day, so I'll be right back. That's my jam right there, baby.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
We need to level some weapons up. That's armor. Jesus. Yeesh. Oh, man. Why can't I be 2030? Van Man thanks for the 11. Totally gonna make a triple trace rifle build with the new artifact mods come out. Ooh, Act 2 artifact mods. Yeah, they're all trace based, or most of them. Triple trace. Is there a legendary kinetic trace? Oh, yeah, there is. Or like stasis or whatever. That'd be fun. Pro noob at 37 over 3 years. I'll back to the stream. Golden trash cans. Oh, yeah, and the Strand one, yeah. Ooh. Oh, so Luke said to turn on his computer so he can do his auto clicker. I went to Carrie. She said, no, let's stop that. He needs to be, he keeps not wearing his glasses because he's able to just have his auto clicker on for his Roblox games running constantly. No more. Only on the weekends can you play and you have your video games going. I said, okay, if we do this, Luke's gonna have a very bad morning. She said, we have to do something. We have to make the punishment worse because he just keeps not wearing his glasses at school and he has to start wearing his glasses at school. And so now, as I clean my glasses, I can hear the sound of something banging. It's probably Luke kicking his door or punching something. We spent 3 weeks trying to convince him to wear his glasses and giving him like benefit. Like, hey, we'll take you here. We'll do this for you. You'll get this thing. And if you don't do these things, we're going to use the other technique, which is to take stuff away from you because we're trying to help you because wearing glasses is important when you can't read the board. I just hope he's not ruining the paint job we did over the weekend in his room because we're trying to sell our house. We did check their doors and they have cracks along the bottom hinges. I think that's because they would both like go in their room, slam the door, and then like kick their door to show how mad they are. I got the unvoiced shoddy lone wolf closing time maxed out at 96 range. Is that a slug, Burrito? Whose rage do they inherit? Honestly, probably mine. When I was a kid, I raged so hard at video games. It was gross. I remember feeling gross for how much I raged. When I was a kid. Sure, buddy. I'm way better now, if you can believe it.
Non-physical expressions won't win a fight. They feel good. And feeling good is better than not.
Music is too intense.
Anything for you?
Oh, roll the one clip you saying 20 times in 30 seconds. That's not raging. That's just
Hi again.
mauling. No, I'm talking like making like whiny noises for 30 minutes straight. That's me. How's Luke?
Eververse isn't just a topic.
Doing good?
Ooh, but then Kate has to decide to.
Of course she does. Slam and break controllers constantly. Oh yeah.
No, he's not.
No, that's me. I'm talking about me when I was a kid.
Sign here.
Hey, bud.
Hey, don't put the carrot for me. Hey, 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 hey.
Will you? Hey, we don't
Sir.
use our hands like that.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight.
Buddy,
They
I
feel
was
good. Feeling good is better than not.
Let's check. You must have messages. Thank you, thank you.
When did I
Ah,
start streaming?
Again, then. There's no data like encrypted
God,
data.
I'm so low level. How much extra damage do I take as a 2026 instead of 2029 on Hunter? Crap. Kate, I'm so low level.
Hey, look.
Oh, nice hair. Oh, I'm so low level. God, I hate the leveling system.
Alright. Everybody give Daddy a hug. Let's grab your backpacks and get out of here. Time to go.
Grab your backpack. Time to go. No one move. Is that what mommy said? Yeah, I'm pretty sure mommy said don't move.
Yep.
Don't breathe or
Stay here
move.
all day. We don't have anywhere to go. Nowhere important.
Oh, I got to walk by.
Luke, wear your glasses. Only nerds don't wear glasses. Oh, wow. True that.
Sure is warranted.
Nerd. Nerd.
Cryptarchs dig and dig, and one day the garden blooms.
2027, let's go.
Bye.
No, I need to be higher than 2025
Wow.
Transaction to
because
make,
this is a
Guardian?
2050 activity.
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means.
Backpacks, children.
Do you know how
You guys are our children. You know sarcasm. You live and breathe it. You were born in the sarcasm. Don't pretend for a millisecond that you don't understand sarcasm when you hear it. That's literally what we're training you for. You will be so sarcastic, your friends will think you're mean, but then you're really just funny because you're sarcastic. No. Your friends that don't understand sarcasm will think you're
I'm
mean.
gonna be so mad. Chit chat.
Energy weapon or this game sucks. Dang it.
This game sucks.
Right, I'm gonna be in the car. Okay.
We had clans in the city when I was a kid. I might never have
Dang it.
left. I think that's a good one. Careful out there.
Go back. Now jump off the map. Fun.
I can fly.
Fly
The
out.
fact this emote makes you float is insane. Why can't we just float all the time?
I'm here.
Fly
There
out.
should be like an ability that lets you
Fly.
go. Use the ability. Use it.
Right?
Use the emote when you jump off the map. I want to see what happens.
You can't. You emote while you're moving. Why is she adjusting your hair? It's like 1.5 inches long. Bear sliding, bear sliding, bear sliding. He's gonna fall. Good catch.
Okay.
I'm enabling the procrastination. I'm sitting here trying to be a streamer. How did I get my start streaming? Someone asked earlier. I worked for Major League Gaming in 2007 as a graphics coordinator on the video on demand team, which got my interest in live broadcasts for video games. And then I got a real job. Well, I was also working my real job at the same time. That was like a part-time thing. And then it wasn't until 2013 after our, well, no, I guess 2012. No, it's after 2013. We implemented my main project that I was working on, so I had time to breathe. And then I saw that Destiny was coming out, and I was still interested. I had been tooling around with like streaming stuff, but like just offline, just like compiling video together, compositing video together rather in a live format, but not streaming it since like 2011. With OBS wasn't out, XSplit wasn't out. It was like whatever else it was called. I like to play with tech. I like to play with tech. I like to play with tech. I said that twice. I meant to say something else because I'm distracted. And then the wife convinced me to quit my job to become a full-time streamer to actually make money on all this money we're spending on this tech. So let's go to school. Yeah, it's 9. I'll be all right, just head to the portal. School's right to the portal. Oh God.
Bear in the chair.
Bear attacks on the portal. All right.
Bear
Let's go.
in the chair. No, there's a bear on your chair. Bear on the chair.
Bye kids, wear your glasses.
Wait, I have to put the portal on my...
How are hidden apparitions on Mars?
Oh God, you're so big. What the heck? Where did you get so big?
I touched the top of the portal.
When did you get so large?
I got the
Jesus.
I got the portal gun.
Bro, you're huge.
I made the portal go.
Your system may be faulty.
The next threat will come soon.
There's no a bear.
But when it does, we will be
No, there's a cake in your hair.
Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we will always resolve them and be stronger for it.
Bye, bye.
How are hidden operations on Mars?
Proceeding to air vent 16.
What news?
Carrie listening to Metallica in the car, getting the mom voice out. Bubble Trance, good morning. If you're watching from YouTube, note that occasionally the stream will get choppy, and it's on my list to figure out to contact some developers for OBS and tell them they have some broken software. Hopefully they fix it eventually. Okay, we need energy weapon. 2028, this is great. I just need the energy weapon. Actually, wait, what's... Yeah, Delicate Tome is 2018. 2020, we're chilling there. 2019, Thunderlord's good. Something to do with YouTube's low latency. I'm on normal mode. I switched it just to test, and it still doesn't work. Change the bit rate. It It's OBS and AV1 encoding. That's all it is. AV1 encoding enters a failed state and cannot recover. They fixed this issue when it dealt with internet outage. But now there's also a composite issue where if there's a hiccup in rendering the screen, rendering the composite, multiple sources all slammed together, it does not recover for a long time. H.264, normal like encoding methods. X264, they all recover. Energy weapon, please, or this game is ass. Damn it.
I know you're busy, Guardian, but the Crucible needs veterans now more than ever.
Energy weapon, please, or this game is ass. Yes! Oh, we love that. Cool. 2029, let's go, baby. Pull from season pass. I'm not wasting coveted at level drops from the season pass. These are reserved for leveling up before raid. All these unacquired previous season pass rewards. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we should have a day where we turn in all the bright dust engrams. Maybe.
This is not the Crucible, but not every place can be perfect. What's going on out there? Talk to me, Guardian. You're doing your part out there, I hope. But the Crucible always needs more fighters.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
You're doing your part out there, I hope. But the Crucible always needs more fighters. You're doing your part out there, I hope. But the Crucible always needs more fighters.
The Crucible always needs more fighters. Yes, I understand. Song name? This is Rain on Brick by Bill Kiley. It is from the video game.
Our work is unfinished.
I'm not sure. You look it up.
What can I do?
Yeah, I got my refund back. How do you get woven mail? Or pickup, okay.
I'm hungry for news, Guardian.
Inconvenience store the 56. Who upwoven their mail?
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Me. I have 3 craft, 3 eager edges. Because I use them on all 3 characters. This is the only one not leveled. It's fine.
Crucible gets harsher every day. It has to. I make sure of it. Our work is unfinished, Guardian. What can I do?
Crap. This is the only thing up. I have to keep these on. This is bad. No, I'm gonna go. Let's just do your edge. Healing grenade, eager edge.
Crucible needs me, Guardian. Are you ready to deploy?
God, I have no loot. Luna factions? Never play Warlock. 1900? Bruh. Oh, not that one. No, that's the wrong one.
You're doing your part out there, I hope. But the Crucible always needs more fighters.
F it. Shouldn't matter. I just need to traverse. Only ever unlocked Strand of my Hunter. Went back. Get on Titaness. It's worth it for me to go on Warlock too. I don't really see Warlocks using Strand. This is just for traversing to the first area. Sorry it's taking so long. I got 5 hours of sleep last night, so my brain has been cooked for the last 4 years. Wait, how old are my kids? 9 years?
Are you ready to deploy?
Wait, this has to be an arc grenade?
Crucible gets harsher every day. It
Oh.
has to.
No.
Make sure of it.
Any hope for Kingdom Come Deliverance? I think so. Ideally, I play these brand new hot games right when they come out so that my channel doesn't die instead of waiting to play them after the hype is gone. But I always end up not doing that because I'm always busy with something else when a new hot game comes out, like playing through my first ever playthrough of the Mass Effect series, and I don't want to give it up because I know the second I give it up, I'll probably never go back to it, so I don't want to stop.
Spells nice, Guardian. But the Red Legion's not gone.
You know what I need? Where? Man, I suck.
I know you're busy, Guardian, but the Crucible needs veterans now more than ever. What's going on out there? Talk to me, Guardian.
Why is it so laggy? Was last time I played Skyrim? About a year ago. Off stream. Victory smells nice, Guardian. What happened to my frame rate? It's 100. I'm in the tower. Tower is like the laggiest place of the game. Talking about my in-game frame rate, not my stream frame rate. Wow, that is so laggy. What is going on with that?
We don't make mistakes.
That's super
We
laggy.
have happy accidents.
Alright, Ionic Sentry, Electrostatic Mind. More Bolt Charge. I feel like I can get rid of... No. Can't get rid of any of these. Damn, can't run this one. Okay. Alright. Case Wiz, thanks for 7 months. First try. Master, Master Solo Flawless. Sundered Doctrine on Warlock. Ooh, Arc Strand. That's a change. It was Void. Change to Strand. 25% damage from Strand. Oh, damn. It'd have been good to still be on Hunter. It's insane how much better the game runs when you're not in the tower. Yeah. Normie run? No, it's Master. Hello and welcome to attempt, I guess 27, but we changed characters. Solo Flawless Sundered Doctrine in Master Mode. Wish me luck.
What are you doing in there with the vanguards, nosy little spies, and all those grasping dread? Terribly churlish of Rogue to lock me out of the house, and let you of all people in. Clear out the pests while you're there.
Love Final Fantasy music. Same.
Exterminator suits you.
You missed 100 completion. No, we just gave up. 12 damage phases in lockset was just not the way. Jesus Christ. How do I get through here? There's just no way. Maybe I should just be on strand and tether or grapple through here. Yeah, I can't get through here unless I like. Jesus. Master mode is so nuts without damage resist. Yeah. Drop a healing grenade and run. You know, you'll get melted. That's the thing with, like, people don't understand it. When you're playing Master and you're solo, you can't out heal without damage resist. The build is Chaos Reach. Yeah, I feel like Ergo Sum here is a throw because I'm not gonna be able to block a lot. I want to practice Ergo Sum. I don't have to wait until lockset to practice with it. Equivalent of hunters in D1 saying, "Don't worry, I'll go invis." Finality's augur, let my turret kill everything. Thought you already bought that house. I did. Exclamation point move. Not enough coffee in the world today. I feel that way. I'll try for a little bit and then maybe switch to Tomb. I actually used my punch. Oh shit. Jesus. The heck was that? Weird. Oh, shit. Vince, good morning. Fortunately, the attack me. What was that? Ah, bumped me. Fortunately, the Ergo Sum Arc Conductor perk only gives me arc resist. Double tactics to follow. Austin's good morning. Is it Friday? Tis not. Tis Wednesday. Finsa. Hello. Definitely gonna die having jumping, having ergo something. He's gonna hit his eager ed.
We have happy accidents.
What? The husk flying worm thing's elemental. Yeah, I think they're solars things. Guardian skill witness. Oh, that did not make a trace. That sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna try comb out. Just so good for ionic traces and getting your super back. What is it? Oh, we're going for Guardian. I didn't need to kill him. I just wanted to look. I wanted a peeksy. Guardian, so it's R1 and R2. There's the unstoppable. Probably an R1. I feel like he's usually an R1 and not R2. Yeah, it sucks. If I don't have my super, everything sucks. That's the problem with this. And I'm almost dead. Like, that almost killed me. Oh, I have the Lin. I just took damage from nothing. Yeah, I just there's not enough. There's no wizards here, so like I'm not taking arc damage. Like I don't really see a purpose to run Ergo here, other than just to learn how to use Ergo correctly. Bro's stuck. Okay. Like the machine gun keeps me alive with all the damage resist, or rather all the lower damage output. But like, yeah, I don't know. Kill must be R2.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
And I'm almost dead. Yeah, it's gonna be very annoying to play against. Like, there's just love crutching on crap. I have it. I don't have it. I thought I had it. Love crushing on Chaos Reach. Like, that's fun. Uh-oh. Well, that's my entire gameplay experience. Crushing on Chaos Reach, it's great. Delicate Tomb Raider. Yeah, I get the back super fast, but I am so freaked out right now about the amount of damage I'm taking. It amplifies what, 15%? Like, heal on bolt charge. Yeah, it sucks. Havoc, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for 94. Welcome back to the stream. Guardian L1. Feels like the Unstoppables in this room. I don't know why it felt like that. Oh no! Shit, I am in a bad. I didn't get any arc traces? The arc traces hit me while I was still in my super. I've got to turn off. I've got to turn off my super before the arc traces hit me. Otherwise, I'm down 50% of my super. That's the problem. Yeah, I would have my super right now. Guardian Traveler, probably worship. Yeah, I'm gonna check out R1 first. Assume that it's worship and then go back to Traveler. I feel like that's a pattern. I feel like that's almost predictable. Like the order of certain symbols show up in certain ways. So it's actually Guardian first. Could be an option, but I'm saying that without seeing your first symbol. Yeah, well, I saw Guardian Traveler and I was like, okay, then it's probably worship. But I couldn't see. I didn't want to go into R2, and I was like, I feel like R1 is always worship in this situation, but it's not. That's not the case. I think I just got lucky. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He went around that corner! Oh! He's crazy with it! Bro hit me with the... Oh my god, I got so lucky. Bro hit me with the suspend. He's nuts! The jerk. Thank you, Husks, for generating my super. Why didn't he make an ionic trace? The subjugator didn't, but the other red bars did. good neck crack. Jesus! Jesus! Man, so we're good with an ascension build. I've heard people say that, and it sounds like a joke, but could be true. What the fuck was that? What was that? Was that him? From there? Oh my god, he's crazy. It's weird. It's like he never makes ionic trace. Attack helicopter. Yeah, that's true. Co-op stream for what is it called? Splitgate? Or no, it's called yeah, It Takes Two game. Not till New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve stream from Colorado. No plans on getting on at 5 a.m. Mountain Time? No, I get on at 6:30, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Unlucky. That's not where I wanted to throw. Shit. Ah. Shit, they are strong. Get my super back faster than my grenade. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It hurts. Well, we had a bit of a scare, but one shot at it. Pretty fun. Build have the artifact that heals on bolt charge. Yeah. Traversing. I don't want to take my time. I guess I'm just going to take my time. Aeon safe, exotic armor titan. Good for day one raids. Getting ammo. Well, finishing. But we don't really use it outside of that unless you need ammo for damage checks. Virtuous, thanks for follow. Daredevil? Nah, my current TV show is Skeleton Crew, and I have so little time to watch TV. I use all my extra time to read books. I'm reading Expanse right now. It's really hard to not read Expanse. How's it looking outside? Uh-oh. Outside cam? Outside cam! Severance or bust? I've heard great things, JJ. I want to watch it. Long list. Lots to do. Got to sell a house. Weird. Why is that not? Why are you not working? Hibbert, thanks for the follow.